Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft and today's Duskmourn draft. And we are, very mediocrely kind of working our way through this format here. It's been a bit of a slog, lots of 4-3s, lots of 5-3s. We gotta break through and get that first trophy. So we're gonna see if we can't do that here today with a pretty horrible Pack 1 Pick 1 Cursed Recording. I didn't know if this card was good when I was presented with it a couple days ago. I looked on 17 lands. It's like the 4th worst card in the set or something, so it's pretty garbage. Miasma Demon, I do love me a Reanimator deck, don't get me wrong. Painter Studio Defaced Gallery I think is quite good. It's been pretty good in all the decks I've played it in. Cathartic Parting is a nice removal spell. Glimmer Burst seems like a fun build around, not even a build around, just goes in blue-white basically. Moldering Gem for the 5-color Rooms deck. I think I'm going to take the Painter Studio Defaced Gallery. I haven't got the chance to play Rooms yet. I want to take Glimmer Burst here, but I just, maybe we could potentially find our way into Rooms by taking the Painter Studio, but we will see where we go from there, because we have an interesting pick 2 here between Wildfire Wickerfolk, 2 mana 3/2 haste, Delirium +1/+1, and Trample. Or Fear of Isolation, 2 mana 2/3 flyer, and then as an additional cost to cast, you have to return a permanent you control to your hand, and Unwilling Vessel, 3 mana 3/2 vigilance, and it has Eerie, puts a counter on it, and when it dies you get an XX flyer where it's the number of counters. I think, gosh, I really, really hope, like if I take this, I really have to hope that the rooms get opened and we can find ourselves access to a smoky lounge or two. I think Wickerfolk is the quote-unquote correct pick here. I just haven't yet got to play the Rooms deck, and I think with this start, it seems like there's a chance we could get into it today. I don't think this is the quote-unquote correct pick. It's just the fun pick for today, which is why I'm going to go ahead and take it. Alright, well, the only room is not really the color room you want to be going for. There is Vanish from Sight, Clammy Prowler, Growing Dread. It's much more of a Manifest Dread build around. Leyline is unplayable. And Saw, Monstrous Emergences, fine removal spell in green. I don't think the Attic is very good, even in the Rooms deck. So, I mean, Clammy Prowler is an enchantment. I just don't think it's good. Maybe the Manifest deck is open, and we could potentially still play Unwilling Vessel in it. I'm kind of giving up on a Vanish from Sight here, but I don't think this card really makes that much of a difference. Let's take the Growing Dread, Manifest build around. No rooms in this pack, but there is a Scorching Dragonfire. I think I'll take that. Erratic Apparition could be good in an Eerie deck as well. Duskmourn's Domination has been slightly better than I thought it would be as the 6-mana control magic of the format. It's not to say that I think it's particularly good, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Dragonfire here. Once again, no rooms, but there is a Tunnel Surveyor and a Betrayer's Bargain. Tunnel Surveyor, 3 mana 2/2, make a 1/1 enchantment. And Betrayer's Bargain, 2 mana, have to sack a creature or enchantment or pay 2 to deal 5 damage and exile a creature. This is a tough one. Both of these are really good. I think I'm going to take the Bargain. We're more likely to be playing red at this point. The Tunnel Surveyor is good, though. Okay, well, the only red card is Ragged Playmate. There's a Glimmerlight. Could today be the day for Mind Skinner? 3 mana 10/1 can't be blocked. But it's a mill plan, not a damage plan. Skullcap Nuisance, no, we're much more likely to be red here. I guess I could, I don't know. I could play Glimmerlight, and I could play Ragged Playmate. I just, let's take the Mind Skinner. I don't think it's very good, but we'll try it. We just still have not seen the rooms yet today. What is this one? 2 mana. ETBs taps a creature. Doesn't untap, and in 6 mana you can shuffle it and then manifest Dread. There's also Stalked Researcher, 2 mana 3/3 defender that can attack if you have Eerie. I think I'm going to take that. I think this is much more of a defensive card that hopefully, if we can get access to some Smoky Lounges and some more red and blue rooms, we need time, and this gives us time here. Okay, we've got the blue-red land, Vanish from Sight as a 4 mana removal spell, Surveil 1, and Ticket Booth, Tunnel of Hate. I don't think this is one of the better rooms, to be honest. I think I'm just going to take the land. I feel like if I want one of these, I could get it even later than 8th pick, and I doubt we're going to wheel any of these rooms here. Cathartic Parting Wheeling. I thought about taking this one, pack one, pick one. There's also Moldering Gem as a potential 5-color build around as well. I don't think I'm going to care about the Razorkin or the Glimmerlight. Let's take this and see if we can pick up maybe some lands to help us splash, potentially. Clammy Prowler, again, enchantment, probably not what we're looking for. Branch Snapper could help us splash. Beastie could be fine, even if we just go straight blue-red. I guess I'll take this. I don't like the Clammy Prowler really at all. But I'm not going to play a Leyline, so I guess I'll take the Clammy Prowler. Alright, Domination came back. 6 mana control magic, -3, -0. Maybe we play it. Hope to not. Just throw the Snatcher into the sideboard and a land. Give me a Smoky Lounge. Come on. Well, this is a rare room. What does it do? 4 mana, unlock this door, search your library for a room that doesn't have the same name, and then at the beginning of your end step, your upkeep, Surveil 1, and you win the game if there are 8 or more different names among unlocked doors of rooms you control. Alright, we are doing it, and today we are going to try to win through Promising Stairs. Is that an advisable thing to do if you're going for win percentage? Probably not. Is it a fun thing to do? Probably. So, if Greenhouse Wheels were in business, Oblivious Bookworm, Growing Dread could have had both. The deck that could have been. But today, we are rooms. So what do we want here? We want some super cheap tempo cards. More Scorching Dragonfires. There's like a 1 mana bounce a creature that is also a room. I would love that card. Hopefully these cards over here like basically don't make our deck. Another Stalked Researcher wouldn't be horrible. Let's see, though. Alright, another Dragonfire. I'll reserve that for now as I read Meat Locker. Drowned Diner. Ooh, this is tough. This is a good room. I would like to have this one. 3 mana, tap a creature, put 2 stun counters on it, and 5 mana, unlock this door to draw 3 and discard a card. This is really tough. I think there's a better chance we get access to more rooms we can play as opposed to more Scorching Dragonfires here. So this could be wrong, but I'm going to take the Dragonfire. So let's hope we can get more rooms here. And look, we did get access to exactly a Meat Locker Drowned Diner next pick, so we made the right pick there. Erratic Apparition wouldn't be horrible. And would I play a Key to the House? Maybe. Who knows? Let's take the Meat Locker Drowned Diner and go from there. No rooms here. Trial of Agony is much better in aggressive deck. What does Get Out do? 2 mana, counter a creature or enchantment, or return creatures or enchantments to your hand. Don't think that's what this deck wants. I guess I could just take a Terramorphic Expanse here over a Peculiar Lighthouse number 2. And again, if we wheel that green room, we could also play green here for this. No rooms here, but there is a Fear of Falling. 5 mana 4/4 flyer enchantment. When it attacks, target creature defending player controls -2, -0, and loses flying. There's also Tunnel Surveyor. Both of these are pretty good. I think Fear of Falling is a better card, But Tunnel Surveyor is cheaper. It puts 2 bodies on the battlefield. It protects us. It also triggers Eerie. So I think I'm going to take it for that reason. Although, like I said, I think Fear of Falling is the better card here. 2 mana, or 1 mana, Surveil 1. 4 mana, Manifest Dread, put a counter on it. Yeah, I think we got to take that over Gremlin Tamer on the splash here. It's another room. It's a cheap room. Seems fine. Ooh, Rampaging Soul Rager. This is the deck for it. 3 mana, 1/4. Becomes a 4/3 as long as there are 2 or more unlocked doors among rooms you control. And it's just a good blocker, which this deck really does need. So we'll go ahead and take the Soul Rager here. There's another one. There's also another Terramorphic Expanse. Don't think I need the Twist Reality. Let's see if we get the room back here. We did get Greenhouse back. Okay. We're just straight blue-red. We just don't need the green rooms. We've already got 4 or 5 rooms. And Don't Make a Sound is a nice early counterspell. And we wield the Meat Locker anyway. Let's go. So what does this one read? Differently named doors. Okay. I still think Meat Locker is good in our deck. Erratic Apparition. Yeah. 1/3 Flying Vigilance with Eerie. I mean, we're kind of doing it. All of the red and blue cards came back. So today, red, blue is open. Unfortunately, we aren't going to play any of those last cards, but is this deck good? The last pick, Disturbing Mirth. Wow. Wait. Another one? That gives us 2 chances to win off of rooms. And if the last Meat Locker wheel, could we get 3 Meat Lockers? All right, I guess we're taking a second Central Elevator here. And now a second Underwater Tunnel. Oh, now I have to make the same decision. Okay, I guess I take the Dragonfire again. How many rooms do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? 5, 6, but 2 of them are doubled. That's probably fine. I bet we can get at least 1 or 2 more. Yeah, I think I gotta take the Dragonfire. Maybe the Tunnel Wheels. That would be great if it did. Now I have to make the same pick. I guess a 4th Scorching Dragonfire over a 2nd Tunnel? Yeah, I'll take 4 Scorching Dragonfires. Hopefully these cards don't make the deck over here. I could put them in if I needed to. Everything else seems pretty good, though. Yeah, I'm liking this deck. Again, I have no idea if this is good. I haven't really played against this deck either. Ooh, perfect. Got an Underwater Tunnel anyway. We'll take that one. We have not found a single Smoky Lounge yet. Paranormal Analyst, I don't think is what this deck is trying to do, but Unable to Scream seems fine. 1 mana, loses all abilities, is an 0/2, and it can't be turned face up. Yeah, that's pretty good for this deck. Can we get a Smoky Lounge pick 6, 7, or 8? That would just, like, if we can get 2, then this deck is unbeatable. But the fact that we don't even have 1 makes it questionable. But 4 Dragonfires goes a long way. Give me a Smoky Lounge. Let's go. That's the, in case you don't know, that's the 3 mana room that adds 2 red mana every one of your turns, but only can be used to pay for rooms and unlock rooms, I think. It's what this deck is just built to do. Not here, but a Stalked Researcher is perfect. Another 2 mana 3/3 defender. Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for here. Yeah, this is a sweet deck. 2 picks left for a Smoky Lounge. Let's do it. I think the deck is open, so if the Smoky Lounges are opened, I really hope we get them back. Nope. But I do think Creeping Peeper is actually quite good for us too. This is kind of like its own little smoky lounge. There is a ticket booth as well, but like I said, this is one of the worst ones you can get. The Creeping Peeper, 2-mana 2/1 can add a tap for blue to cast our rooms or unlock our doors. 1 pick left. Aww. Okay, I'll take a second Creeping Peeper, though. There is a Keys to the House as well, but I think Peeper does a very similar thing. Pyroclasm. Maybe we could play that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Got the underwater tunnel back anyway. So now we actually have a couple of cuts to make. Not playing anything there. Not playing anything there, and a land to finish it. Oh, no, Fear of the Dark. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to finish building this with a couple of cuts, and I'll see you after deck building. Okay, after deck building, here's where I ended up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms of 4 different types. So the central elevator will, the Promising Stairs will only be able to win if we get one of each of these copies on the battlefield. They all survive and they're all unlocked. I think it's reasonable. I think we can do it because we have 2 Stalked Researchers. Creeping Peeper helps ramp these out. The Soul Ragers block well. Vessel can die into a big creature. Surveyor triggers Eerie. Apparition, Flying, Beastie. 4 Dragonfires, Betrayer's Bargain. I like our chances here. Like I said, I haven't really played against a deck that's this into the room synergies here. But I'm excited to give it a shot. Hope you are too. See you in game 1. Alright, we're up first, and we do have Tunnel on 1, Dragonfire for removal on 2, and then Promising Stairs on 3. And maybe we can go from there? I probably don't need to top lands. I should just naturally draw them. Hopefully. We have many turns to do that. Survival. Exile up to 1 card from a graveyard. If there are 3 more cards exiled, it's a 5/4 hexproof. Sure, I guess that can just die. Again, this deck's full objective is to just not die. Fear of missing out. Okay. I would like that to not be a thing anymore. So let's do this here. If we draw land, we can cast the central elevator here. Hopefully they don't have enchantment removal. Okay, my creature's down, but that's okay. That would have been a nice room to have access to. Didn't see one of those. Would I rather have the creature, or do I have time to play the Promising Stairs here? I think I need to get the creature down, mainly because once I get the Promising Stairs down and unlock Central Elevator, my whole game plan is just going to be to start unlocking a bunch of different rooms. So let's get our creature on the battlefield before we start going too hard on the rooms thing. Oops. Did not know it would trigger my emotes from all the way up here. Oh, that's a nice combo that is really annoying. Alright, mana efficiency says to do it this way, so let's go get... I guess Meat Locker? Does this have Vigilance? No, but I think I can trade this damage here. I'll make you take 4. If we draw a land, we can use Drowned Diner here. We have a lot of options. Hopefully they don't have enchantment removal. Oh, man. They're getting around our Unable to Scream really effectively. Sure. Oh, and now it gets out of the range of Scorching Dragonfire, too. Brutal. Brutal beat. That has Ward 2? Come on. So this is going to be attacking me as a 4/7. And I can't hold up Dragonfire if I target it. Okay, I'll do this here. This is going to now attack as a 3/4. Yeah, I can't block either of them, unfortunately. They have very effectively gotten around our stun spells in a way that's just really annoying. Okay, down goes my creature. Hit me for 4. Next turn they hit me for 5 or 6. Sure. What can I do here? I could double Scorching Dragonfire their fear of missing out. This can't attack me. It at least delays taking damage one more turn here. I can chump this thing with a potential Slimy Aquarium. Why is that not dead? Okay. It just glitched for a moment. I was like, what did I do wrong? That card was a 3-for-1. Big creatures, yeah. Next turn I have to take like 8 or 9. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, our deck was doing the thing, and then they just played cards that like completely countered our entire game plan. Can we survive? Probably not. Yeah, we just don't have the time. That doesn't do anything. I mean, I do this, I block there, take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Good for you. Way to be the fun police. Okay, starting on the draw here. We've got some tempo. We need red. But I think we're doing okay. Yeah, I really didn't want to see a Gremlin Tamer on 2, but here we are. Here comes a nice enchantment, I'm sure. Oh, the best enchantment. And then another one. No? Close enough. Yeah, I don't need my 5th island, I can tell you that. Okay, I think this one might get out of control very quickly. They're about to go nuts. No? Okay, okay. Let's get a red, play the meat locker, tap that, get a counter, pass it back. Is this deck just too slow? Living phone, okay. Do we have the time to do this? I guess I tapped wrong. No, because it costs 5, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know if we're ever going to have the time to do this again. Plus, that gives us another counter on the vessel here, so let's do this. I think just discard the island. Play the underwater tunnel and potentially take a decent number of damage. We'll have to see. Bedhead Beastie, that's just a little too expensive here. A mountain, is that good? No, I don't think either of those are really going to do it. We have our second mountain here. Oh, that's brutal. That's a perfect way to get rid of it, too. Yeah. Oops. We had amassed a bunch of triggers, and they were all irrelevant. Hopefully 2 4/4s is big enough to help us survive here. They're going mighty wide. Oh, come on. We're going to put a counter on this, make that into a 3/2. I have to double block. No? 4/2? Okay. Indestructible? Can't block it. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Do I have to just hold up double removal spell here? This costs 4 mana. 2, 3, 4. Still have 3 left. Doesn't really do it. Just not going to have the time to win through Promising Stairs, I don't think. I think I just have to hold up double removal. The Gremlin Tamer's going wide enough to just destroy us here. Attack all? No? Oh, I would have loved to exile that one. I guess Betrayer's Bargain can get rid of it too. So let's do pay 2. Thank goodness both of these exile. Gremlin Tamer turn 2 has now gotten 5 1/1s. And they get Hardened Escort back. Jeez. Okay. 6, 7 mana. I don't need this mana though, so I do Apparition and Meat Locker. Can we survive long enough here? I mean, we just need to unlock a few more doors before we die to a large board of 1/1s. Okay, okay. Alright, so we just need to do 4 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana. So this turn we do... What's the most mana efficient way to do this? Can we win next turn without dying? 4, so we have 8 mana, so we can do... So yeah, we have 7, 8 mana if we need it. So this is 4 plus 4. And then next turn I can do 3 plus the other cheaper room here. So we just have to hope we don't die. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Get the painter's studio. And then we get another creature here. And now next turn we win if they can't instant speed kill that. This has vigilance, right? Yeah. So let's get in with this. Because this will cost 3 to unlock. Oh no, this only happens... No, this doesn't trigger at the beginning of your upkeep. The Surveil 1 triggers. I think this triggers as soon as you do it. I'm not sure though. I'll have to see. Why did they not counter this? Did they think they have lethal? They might have lethal. No, block, 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 take 6. It's not lethal. 7, take 7, I guess? Sure. Does this... I really don't know if this triggers on my upkeep or triggers as soon as I do it. Because if it doesn't... If it has to wait till my upkeep, then we lose. They've gone too wide. Take 6 here? Alright. Moment of truth. Which one is it? This one here. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's on your upkeep. No. Why does it have to be on your upkeep? We were so close. Yeah, so at the beginning of your upkeep, Surveil 1, and then it's still attached to that. Oh, I count that as a win. Go to 2, and then we die a horrible death on the backswing. Why you gotta ruin my fun? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 doors unlocked there. Hand seems fine to me to start. Let's hope we can get maybe even... I think this deck has to be better than 0 wins, right? I mean, it's not that bad, is it? Like, it seems like it's got a lot of tempo. It's got a lot of card draw. We've got 4 Scorching Dragonfires. We just gone up against, like, a turn 2 Gremlin Tamer that made, like, 8 1/1s over the course of a turn or something. I guess I have to Dragonfire the Leech. Again, we're just trying to survive here. It's really all we're trying to do. Yeah, they're just... Oh, I guess I should have done it there, so as to not take an extra damage. What is up with all of our opponents when we're just trying to survive, like, playing 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 1-drops all over the place? Why is that got to be the situation here? Okay, I think I'm gonna do this, followed by Meat Locker on Centipede here. I'll keep that. I think I'll get rid of the Beastie, though. I can trade this for Fear of Lost Teeth and make a 2/2. How does that feel? Next turn I'm probably doing Drowned Diner? No. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Get a 2/2 flyer out of it? No, let's do no attacks. I think I can wait at least one more turn. I think Smoky Lounge would have made this deck so much more consistent. We've been like 1 or 2 turns away multiple times. Okay, at least they didn't get rid of this one, but if they would have done that to Painter's Studio, I don't think we could have won. So that's fine. So let's do... Let's do this here. Get rid of the island. It's got vigilance. We'll attack. Next turn we have 6 mana. That's a big flyer. What do they exile? Underwater Tunnel? We now know we need to have this on the battlefield unlocked as Promising Stairs. You gotta hope they don't have another break down the door. And we do need to find an answer to this at some point here. They do have a 4-turn clock with it. I don't think that's good enough here. That's worse. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just have to find the underwater tunnel here now. Or central elevator number 2 to go find it again. How do we want to do this? Painter's Studio. They both give us some pretty good looks here. Let's get the Surveil 2. Go ahead and play it. This thing needs to kind of die so we can get a flyer. We just need to basically search our way towards the other room, I suppose. Do they want to give me a 6/6 flyer? I guess they do. I will take that, and then I think we will exile this one. So we have a bit of a risk. If we Manifest Dread and we flip over Painter's Studio, we cannot win with Promising Stairs anymore. That could be an awkward situation. Sure. Okay, do I go for it? I guess I'm gonna need to know pretty soon. Don't flip Painter Studio. Come on. Okay, good. Flip 2 lands. That's actually pretty good. Let's do this. And it does exile instead, so let's pay 2, get rid of this, and then now our 6/6 flyer has a 3-turn clock on them. I mean, this can attack too, to be honest. Okay, now... Not officially dead next turn. Okay. Well, we didn't officially get the stairs win, but we actually got a win, which I consider a win. Alright, we go first now this time, and I think the hand looks fine. Researcher on 2, Surveyor on 3. Not a bad way to start to ensure that you don't die to aggro early. Here comes the 1-drop. If they attack, do I block? I think I do. Ugh, Brood Spinner. Brutal. Sure, sure. We can make that unable to scream before it becomes too much of an issue, I think. Alright, double Delirium. Oh, now they get to trade Fear of Lost Teeth for the 1/1? I don't really care too much about the 1/1. Okay, centipede. Sure. I think I'll start with this. I might play Soul Rager here. Not exactly sure yet. Yeah, both of these are pretty good. I think I'll play Soul Rager now that I'm not going to cycle the beasties, so let's attack here. Okay, whittle down their board nice and big. We're nice and good here. They're going to kill the 1/1, but that's okay. They have a Brute Spinner, we have a 2/2. And again, we can make this have really no abilities before it can crack and do too much damage to us here. Moldering Gem. Well, now it can crack next turn, so I might need to play this next turn. This is until the, oops, beginning of your next turn, or the end of your next turn? Okay. Sure, so I can still make this unable to scream this turn. That way they can't crack it next turn. And then next turn we can play Researcher and unlock one of these rooms here. Okay, they have a 5/5. And no attacks. I hate these big ones, the ones that have a bunch of counters on them, because like they could flip to be absolutely enormous. Seven mana, that's kind of the sweet spot for like Miasma Demon, or what's the other one? The 7/6 that makes me sack a couple things. What do they put in their yard with this manifest? They put a land? Okay. So there's a chance it's not a creature. Five, 4 trample. And roll Soul Rager down, it looks like. My guess is that Monstrous Emergence is what they've got here. And there it is. Boo. That means I guess I can cast Beastie here. No attacks. Don't have much else going for me now here. I mean, this can be unlocked, but it just... Oh my gosh, all the big creatures. Give me Meat Locker. In a roundabout way, that is Meat Locker. Kind of did it. So now we do this. Put the counters on Branch Snapper here. And then unlock this one. We have to unlock all 3 of these in order to win. So we have 2 more turns here. All right, let's see what you got. Could be any number of things here. Death Touch and Indestructible? Withering Torment. Okay, this does have Trample, so this goes through. Oh, and that's an 8/7. That kills every single one of my creatures. Yikes. Okay. So now we do... this and this. We already played a land. So then next turn we unlock that, play a creature, and hope we can survive? Oh, we're going to be 1 turn away again. Right? I can play 2 creatures, but I'm going to be at 10. I got to really hope they don't have another creature here. Oh gosh, that's another creature, and it's a 5/5. Could be bigger. Fortunately, that doesn't do it. Okay, math is for them, I guess. Where were all the Dragonfires this game? Okay, I guess we're not officially dead, but we're pretty darn close here. They have removal, we are officially dead. And they have another monstrous emergence. We won on our upkeep in 2 of the 3 games that we lost. Smoky Lounge would have... Smoky Lounge was the difference in those 2 games. Had we been able to get that card, we would have had the mana 1 turn earlier. And I hope that wasn't the top deck from them, because that just makes it feel that much worse. But you know what? I'm glad I got to try this deck out here today. Smoky Lounge was the difference that would have made it good. We got 4 Scorching Dragonfires. Wasn't good enough. And we were 1 turn away twice from winning on Promising Stairs. Brutal beats. But I'm here to waste my gems, so you don't have to. Thanks for tuning in today, and I'll see you next time for your daily draft.